Welcome to the man's room, the extended edition. To get to the man's room, you must go up the stairs in the house. As you begin going up the stairs, there's nothing on this wall but the railing to hold you, so you can get up there. But as you go up, the first thing is a picture of Michael Jordan. That's a real picture taken when he was in spring training by our friend Todd. So it's a real one. The next picture is an autographed picture of Bobby Orr. And it says, "To Michael, best wishes, Bobby Orr." I met him many years ago. And the next is a autograph by Dave Attell, who we think is hilarious. Throughout the man's room, you'll notice that there are actually a lot of Star Trek things around. The peel and sticks. There's a whole ton of them here. You probably won't see them all, or actually you will see them all. It's just a matter of you going back and finding them. Ooh, that's the fun of it. So as I go up in the man's room, I think there are 15 windows. They've all been blocked out so that the movie experience can be enjoyable. When you get to the top of the stairs, there's Star Trek phaser, tricorder, and communicator. I need to get a support for it since it's sagging a little bit. So my man's room is not complete yet. Talk about that a little bit more, but I thought I'd at least get something up now. It's a nice day, so the back door is open. Wolverine, the Punisher. So the back door leads out to a little deck and to the backyard. These are my 3,000 comic books. It's my award for being on the Bio Advisory Board for 5 years. That's me as a little boy. Yes, I was cute at one time. It's my clown award for being on the Bio Board. This is my die-cast Star Wars. So, die-cast Star Wars. Cool ships. And a bunch of basketball cards you need to sell at some point. Troy Aikman autograph football, not authentic. But these haven't seen the light of day in well over 20 years. My Star Wars action figure collection. And these cool acrylic cases with the mirrored background. That's why I'll be at an angle. So I'll come back to this maybe when the light's not glaring. And of course, I am a huge Celtics fan. All the Boston team fans, actually. So I've come up to the top of the steps, and as you turn to the top of the steps, that's when you see that. Star Wars figures, my Blu-ray HD DVD collection, a bunch of Blu-rays to sell, actually. They're still in the shrink wrap. And then as you take a turn, you'll see I set up a turntable, top of a cassette deck and a receiver, and below that are several hundreds and hundreds of CDs that I ripped or store-bought. The turntable is set up because eventually I will start ripping and burning these 6 crates of albums and 12 inches extended remixes. What man's room isn't complete without its own strobe light? Those books contain over 700 to 800 DVDs. So, see, man's room have party beads, Patriots foam hat, Patriots blankets, water bowl for the dogs. Turn the TV down. So this is the extended tour, by the way. As we walk around, you see the Jack Daniels hat, a broken McCoy figure, some more records, tea lights, yes, tea lights. As we go up, there's a closet where I have a bunch of my shirts and pants, and that is the phaser and tricorder communicator we saw when we first came upstairs. So we basically just went around there. Those are my authentic NFL jerseys. I've got a ton of them. there. I got two with with Riker on the back. One with Riker, one with Jessing on the back. And the number is 66, with the year I was born. Those are all going to be hung up on a pole going across the length of this room. That's something that I haven't had a chance to do yet. So we saw the turntable. Here's the desk where I do my stuff on the computer. A nice 23-inch monitor. There's my daughter. And above the multi-purpose machine, we have two lightsabers and the retro Star Trek figures. And I put them all in acrylic cases to keep them in good condition. And there's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And there's a cup with big boobs. And there are the rest of the Star Trek figures. These are the re-released ones, so they have some new ones in there, including Chekhov and Sulu. And there's the Patriots hat that I have that takes a battery and blinks. So we've come up the stairs, we've turned, and now we go down after the computer, Forbidden Planet poster. And I mentioned we have lots of windows, so as we pan around in the room, we come to, there's one of the, that's the rear surround, one of the rear surround speakers, 7.1 sound system. I don't have that light plugged in, but I probably will in a few minutes when I turn all the lights. As you continue to go around the room, there's our AC up here. It's a through the wall unit because it gets very warm. And that's a Super Bowl 36 football. And there's the other surround sound, rear surround sound. There's the 2008 Boston Celtics championship hat my folks sent me. What man's room would not be complete without a Stormtrooper helmet? Yeah. And yes, I have put it on several times because it's awesome. We have our own fridge to keep beverages in. We have manuals to old PS2 games, 45 cases to be ripped, and tons of photographs of me when I was a kid and family and my kids, and software CDs. That is an authentic autographed football by Jerry Rice. Patriots Christmas ornament. My sister sent me that. Official League little baseball. Candle holder for tea lights. The Marlin Bulldogs little football from when I went to Texas with my ex-wife many years ago. A real gumball machine that works, given to me by Bio. And one of my favorite movies my favorite movie of all time, Star Wars. Poster in a real poster casing. And everyone loves nudist colonies. So, a nice movie poster, and wait a second, I don't remember that ship being in the movie. So I still have a bunch of singles and cassettes that I need to rip that I haven't done yet. So this is where we sit to watch the movies. No one ever sits in this chair. This is the center chair. That's the captain's seat. And that's where I always sit for all the movies and TV shows. That's the captain's seat, so thus right above the chair and the ceiling. And there's my laptop that I use just to browse the internet when I'm watching TV. It's a nice 17-inch screen. Stephanie always sits here with the dogs, thus the blankets, because she has to swaddle them in their blankets. Biggs will be in his bed on the floor. So, You saw the surround speaker there with Monkey. The surround speaker there, the rear surround. The other rear surround. And that surround. And then finally, there's a Patriots light that I need a new light for. Calvin Hobbes collection. I absolutely love Calvin and Hobbes. And that is a picture of me with Bobby Orr. And of course, I have the PS3 HD DVD player, Popcorn Hour, Xbox 360, Philips CDR, the Nintendo Wii, the PS2 with external hard drive, and my Denon receiver, the TiVo HD. And there's the center channel, obviously. There's the sub. And that's the left speaker with Sock Monkey Patriots helmet. And from '94, when I was a season ticket holder for the Patriots. And of course, on the other one is the Mini Authentic helmet. And when I was a season ticket holder in '95, the last year I was a season ticket holder with my buddy Leroy. And so when we sit down and watch a movie, we sit down here. And of course, a Patriots fan wouldn't have their own little Patriots throw rug. Gotta be. So that's the 72-inch TV. And right now that's just regular cable showing. That is Hancock. And this is my Harmony One remote that not only controls all the devices I just mentioned, but also controls the lights over here. And obviously the glow you see, the reflection you see on the TV is from the Patriots neon light. So I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to walk over here first and shut off these lights. So, give you an example of how it looks. And it's a little bit darker. Oh, and before we get to that, here's a little Tigger. Some little figurines my son gave me many years ago. And that's a little alligator thing he made many years ago. Patriots and the necklace thing in gold. That's my better half and I. It's many years ago in New Year's. And you've got to have a Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So. And one awesome thing about these chairs is they have a nice cup holder. And I pull the lever. And I can also recline all the way back. So, that gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. And let's put on some basketball. I'll put the seat back down. So, gotta love the nice 72-inch TV. So, just looking at the man's room from over here. So that's the man's room. You'll probably want to watch this video over and over again because I'm sure there's lots of stuff that you missed and I missed even talking about. So, cheers, slow motion it, enjoy it. It's my man's room, and as I said, the NFL jerseys are going to be hung from a pole going all the way across this wall. So that's what will eventually happen. But that's the man's room. That's the man's room. That's me and my old cat Gizmo. That's my son, baby, and there's Stephanie and I. Not too long ago. There's Kayla. Best friend Rob. Oh, I haven't seen him in Several years. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.